Yeah, let's go over there. Okay. Itamixkanatani. Good morning. It is about 9:30 in the AM on Friday, the 24th of June, 2023, in the second summer lunar cycle. Misamsuta, the long rains. Though you wouldn't know it today, looking around at the skies. It's all blue skies and really high altitude stratus clouds and stuff. Nothing that is gonna bring us any moisture, and that kind of sucks because we seem to be having yet another very dry year. And over at the pond, the water is starting to play out already again, and I'm worried this year the beavers and the turtles are going to have to move. I was worried about that last year too, and then eventually I think somebody saw fit to open up the floodgates at the St. Mary's Dam and actually let the river's natural water come down for a little while, and filled it back up in the nick of time. But I don't know about this year. We'll see. This morning, obviously, I'm out here walking Sid. We're in the coulees. This is the place where we normally take our walks. But yesterday evening, the police in Lethbridge received a phone call from someone who was out here walking and reported seeing a mountain lion. Now, usually when there's a mountain lion sighting, I'll go out and set up my game cam and see if maybe I can get a little video or photo of the mountain lion. But last week I was working on catching a badger in the cemetery on the west side of town, and I had a couple nights in a row where I set up my trap, and by morning time the trap was gone because maintenance crews beat me to the scene in the morning. It wasn't good communication with the cemetery admin. They didn't know what my trap was about, and so like 2 nights in a row I had my trap taken by maintenance, and apparently just thrown in the trash and then retracted from the trash when I complained to the admin and set back out. And then I left it again, but I noticed that, I didn't have any bait in my trap. It looked like something had come in and eaten the sardines that I was setting in there. And so I decided to put my trail cam out to see who was eating the sardines, whether it was a magpie or what the heck, that they wouldn't trigger the trap. And so that night I left the trap out with the camera, and come morning, gone. The whole ensemble gone. And this time the cemetery crew did not fess up to having taken it, but my suspicion is still very much with them. I don't think any public members when I set it up that night, we got major thunder showers and stuff. There's no way anybody was out there visiting the camera that evening when I set it up. They would have had to come in the morning, like the grounds crew, and even though they're not fessing up to it, I think one of them took my shit. So, and I just have to suck it up because the city will not compensate me for a lost camera that I didn't have locked down and what have you. So I just got to suck it up, which bites because I don't have money to replace that trail cam right now. Of course, I'm getting ready to move. Anybody who's been following my videos and my life will know that Mahoney, my ex-wife, is moving out of the house that we bought on the west side. She just can't afford to make the mortgage payments and all that anymore. So I'm moving in. It's become my house to occupy, and I'm grateful for that. But it came, just out of the blue. There wasn't any warning that I was going to have to take over the house, and so for this month, last month, maybe even next month, I'm paying double. I'm paying the mortgage for the house, plus my rent, which is nearly as much for the duplex where I live. I'm planning to be out of the duplex by next week on the 1st. But I still have it rented until August 1st because I'm going to have to do some repairs in there, and July will give me that time to do that. After that, I think I'm clear, but we'll see. Any case, life definitely feels like a big marathon for me these days. My days are as full as I can get them with work, and all of the money from that work is going toward stockpiling mortgage payment. I like to be a month in advance on my stuff, with my apartment, with my duplex. I've been paying, ahead by at least a month. That's why I kind of have now July that I can work with to clean it up, because I had already paid for July before. But with the house now, I suddenly had to pay for June's mortgage, and I'm getting together July's mortgage. And of course, I'd like to set aside an extra mortgage payment so that I've got that savings put aside in case of emergency, in case I just can't make it any month. Because it's really, with me not having a regular job, so to speak, just winging it myself with my own hustle, it's not easy to put together all the monies that I need each month, because it's not only, of course, mortgage, it's all the utilities. I've got really high credit bills. I've talked about all this before, but it's what's on my mind, so I can't really help but share. It feels like an ultra marathon where my days are just, every day I'm just pushing further to get things packed up, cleaned up, prepared to move, to get my finances in place, to get the work done that I have to get done, for my business. It's a lot going on. Fortunately, looks like I'll have the basement rented to my friend. I think Michelle Plaited Hair and her daughter are gonna stay there, and that'll help out a lot. That'll actually maybe bring down my bills from what they've been in the duplex. But we'll see how it all goes. I expect my utilities over there are going to be quite a bit more than they are in the duplex. Yeah, no sign of this mountain lion. Sid's just waiting for me. The return trips, Sid always gets excited and gets pretty far ahead. And by the time I get back to my truck, she's just like kind of laying underneath it in the shade waiting for me. She loves this no leash walk though, and I prefer it for sure to walking her in the neighborhood. What's been going on? I got a skunk call yesterday. It's the first skunk I've had in over a month, I think. And I moved it. I don't know why I'm not getting so many skunk calls. I've hypothesized before that maybe the skunks in Lethbridge were badly affected by the avian flu over the winter. I also suspect that it has a little bit to do with my sour relationship with the city's animal control division, because they used to refer a lot of people to me for skunks and raccoons. But then we had a blow up a couple of years ago when they came to issue me a ticket for well, they had a complaint that there was barking at my house. They came, they investigated, they found that Polly's license was not up to date, and so they came and warned me about the barking, gave me a ticket for his not up to date license, and they told me that I need to go down to the animal shelter. It wasn't like a court ticket, it was just their own thing, but they told me I need to go down to the animal shelter and pay it immediately. I couldn't do it on a convenient day or anything like that. I need to take off from my work that day and go pay it, or else. I don't know what the or else is. They gotta take my dog. That's always the threat, right? So I went down and paid it. I took off work even though I had lots to do that day. I took off work, went and paid them for the dog license, but I definitely let them know that I was unhappy with how that played out. And since that expression of unhappiness, they have retaliated in a sense by no longer supporting me in shooting skunk clients and such my way. So I don't know, it sucks, but can be overcome. I need to advertise better than I am, and somehow get my business into the, like, if when people Google for animal control in Lethbridge, they don't find me. They find Able Pest Control and this and that, but they need to be able to find me. So I don't know, that's just all stuff going on with that side of things. I've got a raccoon chimney situation to go check out this afternoon. We'll take the recorder on that. Been having a trickle of snake calls, not too many. I did another snake fence job. This time I've finally cracked the code on the concrete situation. So what I was missing and what I needed in order to work with the concrete was a hammer drill. I had good drills, but nothing powerful like a hammer drill. So I had to buy myself a new machine to make it work, and I also had to put in some concrete footings underneath the gates there to make everything tightened up so the snakes couldn't get in. And I used some metal shielding on the gates too. Like, for sure my installations are getting better and better with each one, but they're also becoming more expensive, to take the time to do all that stuff. So we'll see how it all works out in the end. I'm just kind of learning as I go along. Gonna be taking care of Sid and probably Sid's sister Hazel for the duration of the Sundance, which should come up in less than a month. Hey Sid, gonna come stay with me for the Sundance? Oh, there's somebody walking. Let's go. Get. Yeah, somebody's coming up behind me all of a sudden. Wild. And what else? What else is going on? I don't know. I guess that's about it for right now. Take the video recorder with us today. Look at the progress of my packing at the house. Go check out that raccoon chimney. And we'll see. There's probably going to be snake calls and stuff. just past noon. I'm on the road again. I've been home, I've been packing. I didn't show anything yet, but I got a snake call. We're headed to Hardyvale, which is kind of like one of the suburbs on the outskirts of the north end here of Lethbridge, between Alexander Wilderness Park and Pavan Park. Kind of where I was this morning with Sid, looking for the cougar. And someone has reported that they have a snake in both their front and backyards. So this should be interesting. I'm expecting bull snakes, but in Hardyvale you don't know. It could be rattlesnakes too. So we'll see what happens. This must be my place. There's people on the corner looking upset. Hello. From right here, it looks like a prairie rattler, but
You see it?
well, maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm looking at something close to your feet. That might be wrong. The coloration that I'm looking at there. Oh yeah.
Oh my God! I wouldn't stand that close.
No, that's not the snake. Okay, where's?
It's somewhere in.
I was looking at the yellow. Oh, it's somewhere in these. Okay. All right, probably a garter snake. My guess. From you seen it recently?
Yeah. We have a picture of them.
Do you?
Yeah. Oh, it sounds like you have some baby skunk.
Oh, I picked up a skunk this morning.
Oh, cute.
Let's see your picture.
He might have went into that tree thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a bull snake. Bull snake.
Really bigger eyes off them though.
They're pretty fast, and they're arboreal. Oh, I see them in here.
Look at this look on your hand.
Yeah. Yeah, he's in here.
Did she record you?
Sure. And you say you got another one in your backyard?
Yeah, and that one makes rattles.
Oh, okay. or does he make rattle or does he hiss?
He rattles.
Ah, okay.
Why? There's some that hiss?
Well, these bull snakes, they hiss, and it sounds like a rattle. Sometimes, like they're trying to mimic rattlesnakes.
Is it constant?
It can be kind of long, a long, drawn out hiss. Gee. Yeah. He's right eluding me. Oh, he's seen me now. He's on the move. Where'd he go? Where'd you go, buddy? Keep an eye out there. He might shoot out. What is that?
Do they bite?
Oh yes. Oh yeah, they do that sometimes. They get they're arboreal, so they like to go to trees for like this, hey? Like for their defense, bushy places. Where did this one go? I wonder if he's got a hole that goes underneath somehow. Because I could see him real clearly, but he zipped somewhere and he didn't leave the bush. What's that?
Does it climb?
Yeah. Oh, I see him. I see him again. He's on the move. He's going the other side.
He's actually going to get cut down.
Gotcha. Woo.
Is he hissing?
All right. What's that?
Is he hissing?
No, but he's very agile. He can get out of here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No.
So let's go see who's rattling in your backyard. That's one down.
One down. Thank you.
You bet.
I swear, you come out here a lot for sweets for me.
Well, now and then, hey.
Yeah.
Well, because mommy doesn't do it.
No, but he doesn't usually. Oh. He doesn't usually. The last time he's been out in Hardyville since we moved here was a long time. It's like mowed.
Okay.
But when I was sitting with my dog out here, we were sitting right here, and I heard it come from over there in the rose bushes.
How long ago was that?
That was just yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, it's probably that time.
Yeah, I'll just check real quick. But it could be, you know, a lot of people also confuse click hoppers and cicadas for rattlesnakes. They're insects that make rattly
It
sounds.
gave me one morning,
Yeah.
and then my dog got closer, and then it gave another big warning. And it was like,
Oh, all right.
But I have a lot of wood back here. So,
Yeah, he could be around.
yeah.
It could be the same bull snake that I have in my bucket too, because like I say, they will like imitate.
Okay.
But we'll just poke around. If he hisses or rattles, he rattles. If he doesn't, next time you hear it, let me know.
Yeah.
Oh, you get lots of good currents, eh?
Yeah, do you want them?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Do you want a big bush?
I'm just getting ready to move.
Oh, well, when you set up house, you can come and take this big bush.
Would love to take a.
And I
Currant
have a
bush.
dark one too.
Oh yeah, a black currant.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I love currants. I would just be careful back here
Yeah.
for the next day or so. If you hear rattling or able to identify, you know, something, give me a call because I'm not far.
Oh, you're not?
No, I'm just by Winston Churchill right now
Oh, okay.
for the next week.
All right. Yeah. Are they currants or are they gooseberries?
They're currants, but they're Like in Blackfoot language, they're classified as a kind of gooseberry, actually.
Okay. Yeah.
But in English, they're considered different. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and then I got a massive bush out front here that grew by himself too. So you're more than welcome to dig up some bushes.
Oh, I'm interested mostly in the berries. The bushes are pretty, like that. Even that bush back there, the smaller one,
Yeah.
is pretty established already.
Yeah.
It would be kind of hard to. You'd have to have a special tool to really get it moved.
This one too.
But look at those berries.
Yeah.
They're gonna be golden currants here in like a couple of weeks. It's
Oh,
gonna
well,
be nice.
you guys are more than welcome to come and pick.
Oh, awesome! I will do that.
Yeah.
All right. We are headed up to look at a raccoon situation in the chimney up here. I think I might be able to even just pull myself up here. I should grab my ladder. That's what ladders are for. Woohoo! All right, so look at right here. Already the sign of raccoon defecation here in the gutter. Two of the holes are capped. They never use their furnace, or they never use their fireplace. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, this pungent. It's up there. So far down, I'm not sure. Let me get the other camera. I see eyeballs down there. But whether it's just a mama or mama and kids is the question. Shit. What do you guys see? Is that a single raccoon or a raccoon with kits? Oh man, that's pungent. Right stinky in there. I can't tell with my naked eye. Come on, where's my light? I kind of think it's just a single raccoon. Hey? Look at that. I don't see any other eyes. I don't see any kits. Alright, I think we're good to set up the one-way door. Cool. Coolio, thank you. Just kind of checking the rest of the house here for any potential issues. Not seeing anything. I think it's just the chimney that they're dealing with. This raccoon, by the way, didn't even use a tree to get up here. He used a downspout. I'll show you where I think he was coming down. I just kind of did a little bit more survey work here. I'll show you what I've got set up. It's not the prettiest thing, but I'm looking for effect. By the way, some pretty big turds. So I've attached my one-way door, and I don't think it's going to break back in there. So I'm going to leave that up overnight and come back tomorrow to peek in there just to make sure that there's no raccoon kits or anything that I couldn't see, you know, hidden below Mama, because she should come out tonight to forage. She'll leave, she can't get back in. So I'll come check it out tomorrow. If there's no kids with shoring up, I gotta order them a chimney cap. If I can, I'll just leave the one-way door on until it comes. But we'll see if we get other raccoon calls. Yeah, I'm thinking either this downspout as an access, or this one. Neither of them have any like scraping claw marks or anything, so I don't know. But I mean, I suppose it could just be crawling right up the brick chimney. It's a ways to go using those little finger holds of the bricks, but maybe a raccoon can do it. Anyhow, that's that part. We're supposed to go now, Britt and I. We're supposed to go to Jaleesa's birthday, our niece. She must be turning 11 years old, something like that, 12 years old. Anyway, we're going for a swimming party. I wouldn't doubt there'll be a rattlesnake call later tonight. My truck is starting a little slow. I'm kind of concerned. Might need a tune-up. Maybe I need to change my spark plugs. You know, the battery alone is not the problem, I don't think, because it just takes like a second more than it should to start up. So I don't know exactly what that might be. Anyway, yeah, off to Jaleesa's birthday. We'll see if there's any snake calls later. Being on top of that house reminded me that I didn't update you in a while on the eagle's nest that I've been watching across the stream from Alexander Wilderness Park. It does look like they got one juvenile in the nest, and I haven't seen more than one. Looks like one is in there and it's doing healthy as can be, I suppose. I haven't seen the parents the last couple of visits that I've made, but I keep seeing the one in there, so I assume it's getting fed and everything's going good. Anyhow, we'll see if there's snakes tonight. If not, I'm going for a swim and back to packing the house.
They just have a snake in their building, but they're not sure if it's a rattlesnake or not. Would I be able to put them through?
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you. Alright, I've got Ryan here for you.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, I just told the other fellow I've got a visitor here at my store.
That's what I
He's
hear.
about 2 feet, 2.5 feet long. Multicolored, brown, kind of darker brown, or even black, possibly.
Okay.
But I see no rattle. He's not rattling. He's just kind of chilling out in the corner here. But I've been out of business, and I'm going to be closing at 4, and I don't think I want him left in here overnight.
Okay, so you're
Number one, I don't want to hurt him, and number two, I've got no problem picking him up or moving him, but I don't think putting him back out where he came from is a good idea, because it's I don't want him to get run over.
all right. I'm just picking up a rattlesnake at Paradise Canyon right now.
Oh, okay.
It looks like you're at Heritage. Are you in that same kind of parking area as like the Tim Hortons?
I'm right next door to Tim Hortons.
All right, I will be over to your place next. It's going to be a few minutes after 4, but I'll be over there as quick as I can get there.
No problem.
All right.
No problem whatsoever.
Awesome.
All right, thanks.
See you soon.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Bye.
Yeah, so as you heard, we got a couple of snake calls going on. I'm at the Paradise Golf Club right now to pick up snake number 1. And then we will go over to Heritage to pick up what I assume is going to be a bull snake in one of the shops over there. Unfortunately, I am missing family birthday party stuff. Jaleesa's birthday swim is on right now, and I just had to drop Bert off and hit the road.
Hey there, little girl.
Obviously, this female snake right now. Whoa. Yes, guys. Sorry, my camera's in your way. You need driving? Whoop. Bitey like the female snakes always are. Come on, miss. There you go. Come on up, girl. Oh, you got a fat belly. You got something in your belly, don't you? All right, I won't squeeze you. Just gonna use my hook here, and I won't make you hang on for too long. There you go. Go find yourself a place. Good to meet you. Alright. Let's see. I wonder if it's this stuffing thing. things. The address is 890. 890. I don't know, I'm gonna get out here and see if this is it. You got a snake?
You won't need that.
I won't need what? I'll still put him in my transfer bucket. Is it a rattlesnake? Oh, a bull snake.
Is that? I wondered.
Yeah. I'll just put him in my transfer case here so you can keep your...
He, yeah. The dad and a couple of the kids were in here, and he's like, there's a snake that just came in a...
Just hanging out over there?
Snake just came into the corner. And his little girl's going, she was like, Tilly, she's got right over there. I said, till we figure out exactly what it is, maybe we should not let her get so close, because if it lunges,
Right.
you know. But,
My girlfriend's interested in your shop. What do you sell here, by the way?
It's a thrift store with a little bit of a twist.
Yeah.
We've got vintage and collector items, as well as new items directly from like the distributors and stuff, and we support as many local crafters as we can as well.
Cool.
Like the scrunchies are from a local crafter, the birdhouses, and the different floral things on the top
Yeah,
shelves there.
some of those items on the shelves, eh? Cool.
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
Things and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this guy out of here. Can you hold that for a moment?
Absolutely. That's kind of what I did too.
Yeah, this is just harmless. As long as he's not a rattlesnake.
Well, and I wasn't.
Yeah.
I lived in Arizona for 5 years, so I've seen rattlesnakes,
No,
been
it's-
around them, and
In
usually-
Arizona, they call these gopher snakes. It's basically the same species.
Right. Okay. And the markings are similar to, you know, but where he had the darker colors, but there was nothing there at all. I figured, well, he's probably not. But
Yeah.
I sliced myself with a knife and was off work for 2 weeks, so I wasn't going to take a chance.
Yeah. No. He's probably up here looking at the gophers.
Well, back in May, I had one of those guys crawl through the door and run through the shop too. So it's like,
I've got one right now that's kind of a pet at this point. Yeah, he was injured at first, and I took him on as a kind of a save me animal. Now I'm afraid to just let him go somewhere because he's gonna get beat up. Gopher life is hard.
yeah.
Thanks for the call.
Well, thank you.
Oh yeah. Oh, awesome.
10%.
Yeah.
Too,
We'll come check it out. My girlfriend wants to see your shop.
Yeah, absolutely.
Haven't really looked through or anything, but I'm sure you got some cool stuff.
There's some interesting things, and it changes all the time.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. Our bull snake should be good here at Spokane. Lots of territory here to explore. Meadow voles and other rodents that he can have after. And the den is not too far from here. Let's go. Oh, what a pretty snake. What a pretty snake, this one. Get him, Hudson. All right, I'll show you guys the situation here at the house. unless we get another snake call, this will probably be the end of the video. You can see I've put in I've recently put in a new doorknob, and it didn't quite fit. I had to cinch it in a little bit, which means I had to fill the gap with a little bit of spray foam, just to make sure that there's no straight air coming through and what have you. This fucking thing. Deadbolt, which is electronic, is dead right now. It's literally a deadbolt. And the place looks a little different. Looks a little barren, hey? Starting to pack things up, get things put away. You can see there's even a box here. I've got a room slowly filling with stuff to move, end of the week. And this is where I just want to put it all. I'm just going to put it all in this room as we get it prepared. Get ready to move. We'll move Thursday, Friday, Saturday, what have you. And then I got a month to fix the place up. And it needs some fixing, you know. You can see the baseboards here are pretty worse for wear. I bought a steam cleaner. I can clean some of the nastiness that's around the house, but I can't really replace, or I can't really like steam away the fucking damaged baseboard. So I'm gonna replace these baseboards that are damaged, steam everything else. Month of cleaning. This place should be good to return to the owner. I gotta get the dust and crud off everything. Look at this. Nasty. Yeah. Everything's gotta be cleaned. And it will be. That's the plan, but to me it feels like a marathon. As you can see, I'm working, I'm bouncing back, I'm doing this stuff, I'm sleeping, minimal hours per night. I've got to freaking fold social stuff into it. I got pressures regarding who I'm going to rent the space down in the basement of the house to. It's a lot of stress, but it is what it is. We'll see where it takes us. Hey, good evening. Where's he at? Oh, yeah.
Pretty good size.
Oh, that's a good size. Yeah. Hey there, buddy. That's a male snake. Yeah. Yeah, that's a fat gopher fed snake right there.
I bet he's got a few gophers lately. Can I
Yeah.
just take
Have you sold any of these out of here from up here yet?
Not from Park Royal or Tudor Estates or Chinook Heights or any of these. It's at the beginning of the season.
So do you think like it's normally having them up here? Or
No, it's made.
there's more?
It's mating. Yeah,
Mating season?
yeah, it's mating season, and I often get mating couples up here. This is just the
Never seen one here yet.
first big guy, and I bet he's up here to mate, because I usually get a mating couple or two just out on the coulees here.
Okay, so then there's got to be more around here.
I would keep my eye out.
So why did the